April, Academy Awards were announced. And since I figured they did it live on GMA, I might as well do my item listing live as well. So I'm doing it right now with the Chromebook, which sometimes can have very crappy Wi-Fi, to say the least. I'm doing it with lighting from my desk lamp, which I got from the thrift store, with a battery life of 9 years, if used properly. So everything's set in place. So welcome to my first official live stream. As you can see, we have a table full of items to review for Oscar weekend, which I decided will be a 3-day weekend around here. Friday, February 21st, and 22nd, excuse me. The 22nd of February, that's on a Friday. 23rd, Saturday, all the way to Oscar Sunday, February 24th. By the way, the ceremony is still without a host. And I heard that the last time they did it with no host, it was one of the most horrendous award ceremonies in history. As you know, Kevin Hart had to voluntarily step down from hosting the Oscars due to a recent homophobic joke that he made in one of his stand-up bits. Since then, he's been dealt with the barrage of controversy, and as much as many celebs are in defense of him, some are not. So, with little time they have to find a host, the folks at the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences will let them dwell that over. In the meantime, let's give you a little rundown of what we have here on this table, what we're going to be reviewing for our 3rd annual Odyssey to the Oscars. Without a shadow of a doubt, a highlight of my year. Every year at the store rundown. We've been doing this now for 3 years. So, let's begin. And by the way, if you've seen your nominations, and once this live stream concludes, I'll provide links for the nominations for my IMDb and the full Odyssey to the Oscars playlist. You'll notice that first-time nominees are Rami Malek, who won an Emmy for Mr. Robot. He's up for playing Freddie Mercury in the Bohemian Rhapsody, which was the mixed to positive review film from Bryan Singer about Queen and a Live Aid performance, which was the predominant component of that film. Zep Kids Productions, welcome aboard, Zephaniah Greer. They should have David Hyde Pierce. I think you're probably right, they should. I haven't seen much of his work, but he's pretty good. Why not do a 3-year anniversary? Well, it's sort of like that, Zephaniah. It's sort of like that, dude, because this is, 3 years. I want to do something special. And David should be joining us any second. I should see him in the chat. So if you want to join us, that would be cool of you, David. And anyone who loves the Academy Awards, join us. By now you know that my whole family watched the Golden Globes a while back. It seems that now their tastes have developed, now that they're getting older. And Mother's watching E! News now. She's watching more reality shows than I ever thought that she would want to watch in her age. She's 50 now. The older you get, the more reality shows you want to watch to make you feel young, right? Well, when it comes to bringing Hollywood home on a budget, we're all in this together. So, in that spirit, and without further delay, let's do this. Oh, another first-time nominee, Lady Gaga, and she's nominated twice. Actress in the leading role, A Star Is Born. That's the remake from Bradley Cooper. Although he got snubbed for directing, he was nominated for screenplay and for acting. Lady Gaga is nominated for Best Original Song. Another first-time nominee is Kendrick Lamar, Black Panther. That's pretty cool. I don't think either of them are going to get it. Oh, boy. Like I said, what you see is what you're going to get. And nobody's apologizing for any. So I'm not going to apologize for any of this. Be quiet. Again, for the full list of nominations, once this live stream concludes, click the link below and I'll take you to IMDb. And I will make sure to check on that periodically on Oscar night. Anyway, on we go. Let's get started. This is one of the items that we're going to be reviewing. This is a clapperboard from the Walt Disney Studios, or a very good model of it. Scene 2, take 1, Mickey Goes Hollywood. Producer Walt Disney, director Mickey Mouse, cameraman Goofy / Donald. I don't know whether this was from one of the gift shops at the Disney Hollywood Studios or Disney MGM Studios at Walt Disney World or something. But it's pretty darn nice. So that's one of the items we're going to be reviewing. By the way, throughout most of this year, Mickey Mouse is celebrating his 90th birthday.
Wow.
And speaking of Mickey Mouse, yes, 90 years old. My assistant, Jeff, he is not sleeping. Speaking of Mickey Mouse, we got 2 games that we're also going to review. So here we have Cars, the PC version from THQ, and made a national championship. As you know, Cars was nominated in 2006 for Best Animated Feature. This was one of the few Disney Pixar films that did not win. I believe that went to Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Red Rabbit, which is pretty cool. I played this, and I like it, but I'll tell you more about that when I review it. I've yet to play this, that made a national championship, right here. The lighting here can be somewhat of a bitch. I apologize, but here they are, and we're going to do them both in the same video. Cars, and they made a national championship. So, we'll be doing both of them. And that's just the start. We have another game here that we're going to review from another Oscar-nominated film. In this case, an Oscar-winning film. And not just any. One of my mother's favorites. Peter Jackson's King Kong. The official game of the movie. And if you see here on the bottom, it is the signature edition. That's right, signature edition with his signature on the bottom. It's from Ubisoft. Play as man, play as Kong. We've done a King Kong making of book, the Peter Jackson one, on last year's Odyssey to the Oscar series. So it'll be fun to install this and play this. And again, this is a signature edition, so there's a lot of really neat stuff in here as well. Take a look at the back. You'll see the back in great detail when we do the review. So, Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie, the signature edition. That'll be pretty fun. So, as you can see here on the table, we have a pretty diverse lineup of items to review, including this one, the Game of Life, Fame Edition. I have never, ever played the Game of Life before. But I've never, ever played it before. How can you see it? Can you see it now? Maybe this is it. Yeah. I think you can see it good from this angle. The Game of Life, Fame Edition. Choose your path to be a star. Movie star, pro athlete, pop singer. I think for this, I'm going to choose movie star because, hey, the Oscars are indeed the movie's biggest night of celebration. So, the Game of Life Fame Edition. That'll be a fun one. And beneath it is another cool little thing that I found at the shop. Most of these things are purchases from the thrift store. And some of them are online purchases. Here we have the Curious Pictures Virtual Movie Studio. If you don't know, Curious Pictures was a production company based out of New York that produced Little Einsteins for Playhouse Disney, Disney Junior, Sheep in a Big City for Cartoon Network, and my favorite animated series of all time, I consider it to be a masterpiece, codenamed Kids Next Door. And it's an absolute masterpiece, and if you've not heard of it, what have you been doing? You really are. Anyway, Curious Pictures developed a line of toys similar to this called Curious Toys. This is the virtual movie studio. Lights, camera, action. Make your own movie in minutes. I mean, how could I not purchase this? It's got a slate that doubles as both the title card and set storage. 3 exciting pop-up stages within it. A die-cast metal dolly with a working camera. And a cast of 4 action figures. That will be amazing to review. And I don't use that word lightly. Amazing. So, pretty fun lineup we have here so far, but it gets even better, I promise you. Here we have Variety. How could we not include this? Variety, the Ultimate Awards Nominations Guide. Goodness gracious. I ought to bring the chair up a little closer because I have the Chromebook sitting on top of the chair, also sitting on top of a board game, which I needed to do to give this thing some lift. But this is Variety's Ultimate Awards Nominations Guide from last year's Oscars. This is dated December 18, 2017. Getting you hyped up for the 2018 Oscars, which is the 90th annual Oscars. This was for 99 cents, and for that price, I believe it is an absolute bargain. But I'll talk more about that when I review it. And mind you that we've done a lot of Variety magazines on Thrift Store Rundown. In fact, my whole collection of Variety magazines, and it's a surprising amount being sold in Patterson, a surprising amount that I have here in the library, in the studio. That was the subject of my 200th video here on this channel. And we even put in a song for Maniacs called Variety Speak, which really ties everything full circle in that one. So if you can't see it, this is the Variety Ultimate Awards Nominations Guide, and it has the darkest hour for your consideration in all categories, FYC ad in front. December 18th, 2017. You'll see that one in great detail when I review it. Again, 99 cents. What a bargain. Let's get this out of the way. What else are we going to review? We got to review some movies, you know. Here we have Martin Scorsese's remake of Alfred Hitchcock's Cape Fear. This is an online purchase. I got this from Amazon. Robert De Niro, Nick Nolte, and Jessica Lange. De Niro and Lange were nominated for Oscars and Golden Globes for leading actor, supporting actress, respectively. I so wanted this so bad when I first heard about it. Cape Fear. Here it is.